And welcome back to Citrus Play. My name is Nanaten. Yeah, apologize about last episode. Turns out I accidentally unplugged my sound card. Yeah, so the audio accidentally got muffled up. Apologize. Anyway, we're back with Doki Doki Literature Club. I almost I almost called it Doki Doki Panic. Two different genre. Anyway, uh I also did play a little bit earlier, uh but because there I just realized that the audio was messed up, so I decided to just move on with the game. You didn't actually miss much. We just see Yuri and Natsuki arguing about each other's poems. So, and they suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Apologies, I'm still sick, recovering from sickness. Nanaten, she just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have it figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Nanaten. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also waste. You understand that, right? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Who should I pick? Natsuki or Yuri? Well, I'm more of a simple guy, so I'm gonna go with Natsuki. Yuri. You're really talented. Well... But Natsuki has a point. I think that... I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as expressive as well. It lets the reader's imaginations take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah! It did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look. What we talked about yesterday was oh god. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so... You don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Huh? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me. Sheesh! Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Uh... Natsuki glanced around the room. Will everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has harder time with it than she boasted. Sayuri and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayuri? I'll go make some tea. What? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. Yeah, not gonna do that giggling voice. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere? No, not at all. Not at all. There's still some time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Huh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. Well, let me guess. It's the cupcakes, isn't it? The most important thing is having fun. Close enough. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayuri. God, just did the giggling. In the end though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out to be even better. Okay. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Nanaten! Ready to walk home? I don't know why I did the voice again. Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? I'm gonna take a sip. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew! You know, Nanaten, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in a club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun! Oh god. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay, time to compose another poem. So we got Red, Amazing, Ribbon, Charm, Shopping, Bliss, Holiday, Fickle. Shopping, Existent, Skirt. What's infallible means? Giggle. Poof. Whisper. Inferno. Doki Doki. Lazy. Socks. Starscape. Childhood. Explode. Agonizing. Intellectual. Journey. Headphones. Cry. Boop. Scars. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi! Yo, Sayuri. Does even people still say yo these days? Yo, Sayuri, what's up? Looks like you're in good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simplest things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. What? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse? What? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with her latch and gets it open. It's filled with tampons, money, and more tampons. Then she turns it upside down and let its contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. And tampons. I knew it. You're trying to use me. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. What? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Oh, I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Nanaten to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Uh, ah, did I just... I didn't mean that. So you did listening. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did some bad, and I know I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayuri, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Wait, did I just slap her? Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles into the desk. Ow! What? A cookie! Don't pick that! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. Is that a miracle? It's raining cookies! Hell yeah! It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it already. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. It's full of poison. So good! Ooh. Sayuri suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Ow! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can be choosers, you know. Wait, why don't I get a cookie? But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you share this one with me. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez! I get it! Cookie still at hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off of her. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Ha 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 ha! Jeez, you're such kids sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayuri... What? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything from her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. What? You don't think she had sex in the classroom next to this one? She has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Hold on. Let me get a little more sass. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there... oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. What? Monica choose uh, Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. Haha. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Wait, I thought it was a study hall. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. Hold on, let me adjust my mic. Oh, oops. Oh dear. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Except for when Sayori takes 2 shit tons of cookies and I didn't get one. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Wait, what? Ah! I heard Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Actually, I do. Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What was that supposed to mean? I see. There's a long volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stacks. It's a Shuranomon! There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns it to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. True. I mean, I have a collection of Tekken Shimi Legends and, well, actually just 3. I recently bought volume 17, 19, and 20, and I'm missing the whole lot of the rest actually. In Indonesia, Tekken Shimi Legends is only up to volume 20 so far. I'm looking forward to volume 21, but it probably will be published late this year. I don't know. Anyway, the volume 22 is already out in Japan, or is it going to be out? I don't know. I forgot. I'll check it later. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Perfect Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. I don't know, never judge a book by its cover. Unless it's by an author you hate. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points out the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. What tone? But I'll tell you one thing. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge by a book by its cover. That's what I said. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hand. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just standing there. Whoa! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit inside. Won't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs won't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go black. Sorry. You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, aren't you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends from high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of this since it's rare for writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that's just help you to get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they all got into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. Adjusting my mic. There are so many touching parts. Oh, is that so? Hold on. It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Just gonna lay back and reading this. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Whoa! Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just mean that I haven't yet seen you at all with your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah, well, duh, it's called Perfect Girls. Of course there's gonna be a lot of baking. Wait. Does Perfect even consist of baking? Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I will ever get into anything because if it's in a manga. Well, let's see. I used to get into four-wheel drive mini 4WD because of that anime, and what was it again? Cooking because of Cooking Master Boy or Shukan Ichiban. I feel bad. Oh crap! I accidentally pressed it. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. Shura no Mondai Nimon, Samurai Sensei, Aki no Tobari for the most of Lee. I mean, some of my friends haven't read that series yet. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. 90% of my friends would disagree. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown up with that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Well, 30% of people I associate with actually said that to me, but not exactly one to make me want to punch them in the face. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourselves, right? So... Huh. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Huh. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger in one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. I just finished this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words that the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay everyone, what? Are you all ready for today's poems? Oh come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there, huh? What? Ah! Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slid herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. I closed the book and handed towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. What? Is that really alright? I said that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. But of course, it would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets banned, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. Wait. How thick was that one volume? I mean, I just read it in like 30 minutes. Or 1 hour, depending on if I actually pay attention or not. But I suppose that's necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. So, which of these girls I would show my poems first? Find out in the next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So I can tell if you're actually enjoying this series. My name is Nanaten, and you're watching what is the series called again? Oh yeah, Citrus Place. Alright, signing off. Bye bye.